Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a massive technological transformation that is literally reshaping higher education from the inside out. If you've spent any time around campus tech, you already know there are just so many moving parts. But what actually happens when those parts start talking to each other? Well, let's dive right into this convergence of the learning management system, the LMS, and the student information system, the SIS, to see exactly how they're building a truly unified information ecosystem.
Section 1. The hidden potential of an LMS. Moving beyond digital learning media.
For a really long time, the LMS was viewed strictly through a single lens, right? It was basically this old view of a simple digital learning media platform. You know, a place to just drop a syllabus, upload a PDF, or maybe host a discussion board. But the research points to a super rapid evolution. In the new view, the LMS transforms completely into a rich data source. I mean, we're talking about a literal goldmine of management data that actively supports strategic academic decisions across all levels. It is definitely not just a digital filing cabinet anymore.
Which brings us to Section 2, the danger of isolated systems, data trapped in a silo. Despite all that massive potential we just talked about, there's a huge bottleneck. Our source material points out a really hard truth here. An LMS simply cannot operate separately from other institutional information systems. Isolation is absolutely your biggest enemy. Actually, think of it like this. When your LMS acts as an island, totally cordoned off from the rest of the campus infrastructure, the insights are technically there, but they have absolutely nowhere to go. And the value of your information drops right off a cliff when it gets stuck in one place.
So let's look at the fix in Section 3, convergence of LMS and SIS. Bridging the gap for academic data.
To break down those silos, institutions absolutely require an active integration. That's really the core solution. But, how exactly must that data flow? Well, there are three non-negotiable requirements. First up, it has to happen automatically. We have to eliminate that time-consuming manual entry. Second, it must be consistent, ensuring uniform data so all the decision makers on campus actually share the exact same reality. And finally, it absolutely must flow securely. We are dealing with highly sensitive academic records here, so protection is paramount. When your data moves automatically, consistently, and securely, the entire institution just levels up.
This leads us right into Section 4, a unified information ecosystem, the foundation of modern higher education.
When you finally achieve that seamless flow, you're building something entirely new. Think about the day-to-day LMS elements, things like your courses and your daily learning activities. Now merge those with the official institutional records housed over in the SIS, so your student data and your overarching academic achievements. By bridging these two sides, academic information isn't just passively stored, it's activated. You aren't just seeing that a student passed or failed at the end of the term. No, you're actually able to see the specific daily learning habits that drove that outcome. It's a total game changer.
And that leads us to the ultimate goal. Leading academic researchers, specifically Loudon and Loudon, as well as Stair and Reynolds, highlight that this kind of integration directly supports data-driven institutional governance. This isn't just about making things a bit easier for the IT department, right? This unified ecosystem is the crucial mechanism that empowers a whole university to base its policies, its resource allocation, and its strategic management on actual reliable data. Just imagine using daily learning activity to flag an at-risk student weeks before they actually fail a course. That is the real power of data-driven governance.
Which leaves us with a critical, kind of provocative question to consider right now. Is your campus data flowing, or is it still trapped? If you're an institutional decision maker, really take a minute to evaluate your own infrastructure. Are you utilizing your LMS as a dynamic engine for governance, or is it stranded on an island? Getting these systems to converge might just be the most important step your institution takes. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and keep questioning how your information flows.